Hello, today we're going to be doing a new video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about mermaid and siren energy, how to embody it, what are they, and little spells and rituals that you can do to be more connected to those sorts of energies. Number one, we're going to talk about what the heck is a siren and a mermaid. So a siren, for some people, I feel like for a majority of Americans, we'll talk about Americans, Western popularity, they believe that sirens are basically mermaids. They're interchangeable, they're the same. But within a lot of cultures, sirens are actually birds. Okay, sirens are birds that were created, so they are hybrids. Sometimes these sirens can be in the ocean. They could be in, like, they could swim, right? But then a lot of times they're able to stay up in the sky and fly. Also, mermaids. Mermaids are the ones that, stay in the ocean. A lot of times they could be friendly, but then other times they could be very evil. Now, they both have high temperaments, okay? They get upset very quickly because, remember, think about it, like how Cancers are so emotional. They could flip out on people for no reason. Scorpios are also crazy. I don't know about Pisces that much, but those two, they are insane. And that's because they are water signs, and water is very powerful, especially when it's regarding to emotions. It's very powerful, and it can be calm, but then out of nowhere it's like crazy, just like the ocean. These mermaids, they're half human and half fish. So they talk about it in the book of Enoch, where it was basically women who slept with fallen angels, and they were cursed out into the ocean. Christians believe them to be water demons because they're so seductive. They tempt you into your sins, right? And other folklore, they're basically, they've been here before us. We were created by them. Specifically, people who have like RH negative blood, people who have more copper in their blood, tend to be descendants of these creatures. In the Bible, they talk about Leviathan, which was actually a sea monster as well. So there are different types of sea creatures in the ocean, but we mostly popularize mermaids and sirens because they're so seductive and beautiful and magnetic and so mysterious. So it draws us to want to be like them. It draws us to want to worship them. But with the sirens, they are more known for their voices, because although they fly and stuff like that, and you think of a bird human, that doesn't sound attractive, but their voices were made to lure sailors, especially men, into their deaths. They would drown men and lead them astray whenever these men were crossing waters that they felt they had to protect. These sirens are very territorial. If you want to tap into that sort of energy, well, we could talk about how to look first. Now, with sirens, dark red, purple, dark blues are mostly what they're associated with. Also silvers, they love silvers, and black. Now with mermaids are more fun, more colorful, more, benevolent. So you can wear turquoise colors, light blues, dark blues, all sorts of blues, but usually it's in the lights. White, silver, gold, seafoam green, aquamarine, light purple. Those are all associated with the mermaids. Very magnetic and beautiful. Like even this right here, these colors, oh my gosh. Whenever I go on vacation, this is like the types of colors that I wear, Also wearing beautiful jewelries like this, because mermaids, they love to collect. Mermaids love shiny stuff. And I know these aren't like, they aren't $1 billion, but I'm pretty sure a mermaid will love this right here. It's so beautiful, it's perfect. Now, if you want to connect with them when it comes to eating stuff or within your work, because I'm going to be making a siren energy oil very soon. So if you want to connect with them, Blue Lotus Blue lotus is a very powerful intuitive plant. And another thing is mermaids, sirens, those creatures are extremely intuitive because they're tapped into their emotions, because emotions represents water. So if you want to get that psychic ability, level up your psychic ability, blue lotus is very powerful. Watercress is another herb that is associated with water. Aloe, okay, because aloe is like 90 something percent water, literally. Other herbs that are associated with siren, mermaid energy would be seaweed, of course, sea moss, and those things are high in minerals as well. So it boosts your immune system. But of course you need to talk to a doctor if you're going to be like taking it like every single day. Another thing would be willow. That's a tree associated with water. Lemongrass is very powerful too. It helps you connect with like psychic spirits. Obviously kelp, and it's used for protection and transformation in your spells. Calamus, which is a sweet grass grown near water. And different types of water basically help with different types of spells. So a lake water is more so to bring peace into your life. Oceanic water, it's associated with like chaos. It's associated with powerful spells, to bring forth things a lot quicker. But if you want to give offerings to these beings, you want to work with these beings, number one, they do love food, they love parties. So if you bring music to dance with them, if you bring food to dance with them, also candles, they could be blue, they could be silver, they actually have silver candles, white, what other colors? The colors that I told you that it's associated with them, they love that. Another thing would be prayer, being kind to them. Don't be disrespectful. That's a cautionary tale. Do not be disrespectful to them because they're very sensitive, highly sensitive beings, and they're very powerful. So if you say something to them, they can come. Sometimes some of them can literally come outside of the water if you're that close and end you. So you got to be very respectful with these creatures. So yes, music, dancing as an offering, seashells, authentic ones, like beautiful ones that you find, and pearls. They love pearls. Another thing is, if you're gonna give them like silver, if you're gonna give them gold, they have to be like real and authentic. It can't be fake, otherwise they'll feel disrespected. Scented oils like jasmine, lavender, frankincense, they love that. Alcohol, rum, that's another thing, especially if you get some good rum from the Caribbean. Now, yeah, rum important for the Caribbean is so smooth and strong. Okay, they love that. For me, when I go into the ocean, somehow like I'll close my eyes and I'm far out because I know that they're attracted to me. I know for a fact they're attracted to me. I've been attracted to the ocean since I was a kid. And it's always like something's dragging me to go there. And it's like a calm type of like dragging. It's not like definitely. I know if they wanted to, they would have been had me. You definitely have to be wary with them. Okay, make sure that you're checking your body. You're making sure that your energy's still intact when you're dealing with them. And not all of them have good intentions. Some of them will literally try to make you a slave. Some of them will kidnap you. You won't see people, your family, for a very long time. And they'll make you a slave, or they'll just kill you, or they'll force you into marriage. So you have to be careful, especially when it comes to the men, especially if you're a very beautiful woman. Some rituals that you could do is get a bowl of water, look at yourself in the water, and speak your intentions, and meditate with that water. Another thing is you can listen to siren music, you can listen to oceanic music while you're cleaning, while you're showering, while you're meditating. And it's just gonna draw you closer. Eating seafood is a fun one. Literally, when you eat seafood, you're just like tapping into that frequency of the ocean and putting it more in your body. Speaking into water, speaking your intentions into water is another powerful water energetic ritual that you could do. And you can do it every single day. It doesn't have to be big and extravagant. The more you do it, the more you romanticize your life. You could create spell work that is associated with the sirens, with the herbs that I told you or more. And you could even add seashells. I have seashells all over my room. You might not be able to see them right now, especially where we at, but I could look at multiple, I can't even count them, you know, on this side. So many different seashells. I just love them. And I do carry sand a lot. I'm gonna show you guys a fake potion that I created. So this has like seashells in there, if you see at the bottom, mixed with glitter, and some water came off because I left it on the side for a while and I had no idea that there was like a hole. So yeah, I create like artwork with my seashells. Another thing is when you are about to leave, and you know some people have a 7-day candle, I have a 7-day candle going on right now. So no, I'm not gonna say for that, because I'm gonna have to light it up again. But when it comes to other spells where you feel like there's just too much fire, what you can do is literally put sand on the flame, and then that closes the flame without you blowing the wind, without you blowing the energy away. You could just get sand from the beach, from the ocean, and then sprinkle it on your spells. But last but not least, you know, these creatures are very beautiful, they're divine and extremely alluring, but the funny thing is they could be very dangerous. So a lot of times you could just tap into that energy and embody that, and you don't even have to actually work with them in order to get that sort of siren energy. You know, you could just wear the colors, you could drink certain herbs to embody that, meditate, and just romanticize your life in a sense that you are a siren. Wear beautiful clothes, sing. Another one is singing. Like, they have great voices. Work on your voice, make it more seductive. But yeah, it's just to make your life more fun, to make it more better, and that's basically what I have to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, check out my Etsy shop, and I'll see you again. Mwah.